is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Well, that Sam thing was a letdown.
I know. I was hoping for some some Negroid, I believe it's called.
Negroid.
When you're talking about it in genetic terminology.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I believe we're Caucasoid for Caucasians, and Asians are Mongoloid. Yes.
Wow.
I remember seeing that in a history book.
So why, if you say
as a
Mongoloid,
kid.
that's a bad thing?
Well, they kind of adopted that as a synonym for Down syndrome, and I do believe it was because of the eyes.
And most people, by the way, when they
seriously.
say... You're probably right.
The Asian eyes, and then the very almond-shaped eyes of some child with Down syndrome, and I believe they mixed the two up back in the ancient days.
And that's what makes them better at math.
Right.
Anthony the Greek.
Anthony the Greek. Back in the days when the Mongoloids...
They would breed their...
Yeah, they would breed their strong Mongoloid men. That's what they did. And they called it Negroid. I remember seeing that in a history book when I was a kid and kind of going, and then I would call, like, black kids that were in school Negroids.
Really?
I'd be like, hey, Negroid. And he would call me, like, a Caucasoid.
Oh, wow.
Because you're, Caucasian. But it didn't really hurt me as much.
No.
Like the N-word.
Boy, the antics never stopped in that school, did they? Douchey kids.
Just a laugh riot. Right up until I started crying about something.
Of course.
Of course I did. I'm not a Caucasoid. Shut up. Negroid
You were
punches
right.
me in the face.
You were a cockasucker.
Flowchart.
Flowchart. I was just molested or something.
No, that was voluntary.
Of course it was.
Fair enough. You guys want to hear about the man that had 48 beers? Have you ever had 48
Sitting next
beers?
to him.
Yeah, I know, right? With the Bear of the Weekend.
Have you ever had 48?
In one sitting? Let me think.
2 cases.
That's 2 cases of beer? In a 24-hour period?
That's possible.
Let me think. 24 hours, but that's staying up all night party, constantly drinking.
I think that's very possible.
That's 2 beers an hour?
Yeah. For 24 hours?
For 24 hours?
That's a little rough.
2 beers an hour. 24 hours.
But that's 24 hours.
Yeah.
That starts
I probably had a case.
That's catching up on you.
I've probably had a case of
24
beer.
beers?
Because there's times where I could have like 5 beers in an hour. And then, you slow down.
Right.
It averages out, though.
Well, in Florida, a man told the sheriff there he had about 10 beers too many as he celebrated his birthday.
10 too many?
So that means he
so
was
30.
He was okay with 38.
38 is good.
Right. He's like,
that's fine.
Look, he's basically saying you got to give me the first 38.
Yeah, come on.
I know what I could do with 38 beers. The problem was I had 10 more after that.
I knew I shouldn't have that last 10.
58-year-old James Taylor. Says he drank 48 beers on Thursday evening. Wow. It was a Thursday.
It was a Thursday. Hey, it's the new Friday.
Prompting a stern lecture.
I shouldn't drink so much.
From a deputy for causing a disturbance. Officials say James Taylor, a transient, left the beach, but he came back. And officials say this time he caused such a ruckus. That he scared a woman and her young grandchildren.
Yeah, he looks like a ruckus maker.
An arrest report states that Taylor, and I don't know why this makes me laugh every fucking time. It was horrific, I guess, for that woman, but Taylor exposed his genitals and urinated in the middle of the sand.
Oh, boy.
And he was shouting profanities.
They love showing their genitals, those transients.
Sure they do.
Basically said, look, man, I had fucking 10 beers too many.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he looks like?
Yeah.
He looks like, who?
I don't know. A very bald Ernest Hemingway.
Okay.
Looks like Fez if he was bald.
Oh, God, yeah. A little bit. Oh, what's the matter?
Does Fez? Oh, never mind. I forgot we're not allowed to joke anymore. Anyway, let's move on. What?
What happened?
Is that it? We can't say anything?
It's not worth
Because
it.
I don't know.
It's not worth it.
I haven't really been keeping tabs.
No.
Is it like no? Is it untouchable?
Yeah.
We were.
He's untouchable?
I mean,
What happened?
Who said that?
Yeah, what? Sam?
In the mic. Who said that?
Yeah, what are you
Sam,
doing?
what happened? Comment? Is it because of the rolling thing?
yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
It was brought up that conflict has been squashed and we should move forward without,
Bringing it up.
any relatable, bringing it up.
Kind of like
or-
the Travis kicking the balls thing.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Don't ever bring that up again either.
That one's been wiped from the old memory.
Really?
bank, yeah.
They
Don't know.
flashed that Men in Black thing in front of your eyes, and
That's correct.
you don't remember that?
Gone.
See, because apparently Travis had kicked someone in the testicles.
We don't know.
Travis just throws his arms up. Yeah, well, there you go.
Travis like, come on, man, help me out.
It wasn't actually a kick. He just put a little shoe on his tongue
Yeah.
to make it look like a kick.
It just might have to be one of the stories in the book.
Yeah.
Why don't we do Bobo? That's
idea.
a
Yeah,
safe
yeah.
target.
I want to hear Bobo doing stand-up.
You got the video, so I don't need this over here. Right?
Oh, there's video and everything. How much time does he do?
He explained to me when I talked to him on Friday that he did 7 minutes, and I said, Bobo, the video is 3 minutes. And he said, no, I had 7 minutes. I didn't use them all.
Oh.
He used 3 of the 7.
He has 3 of the 7.
Yes.
Was he out of material?
He said in the 3 minutes, he considered the jokes he told to be 2 jokes.
He could have worked the crowd, though.
He did
with
not.
the other time.
He did not work the crowd.
Oh, Bobo. All right.
Apparently, he's calling in right now.
Oh, of course.
Why
yeah.
wouldn't he be?
All right, so this was Heather Height.
Heather Height put on the
Put
whole
Bobo
show
on the,
and put
the
her-
bill?
Put him on, yeah.
She's smart.
It's great.
She's smart for doing that.
Yeah, why
Brings
not?
attention to her comedy show.
I'm sorry I did that.
Oh, go the fuck to sleep. Yeah, we still haven't played that. Fuck.
Oh,
You heard about
I
the...
thought you were talking to me. I'm
Dude,
exhausted.
Sam's father turned me on to this damn thing. Maybe
Yeah.
tomorrow?
What's that, a disappointing son?
That's not the case.
The world's greatest treat of all time.
It's a huge bestseller. It's called Go the Fuck to Sleep. It's a kid's book.
Yeah.
And now they got Sam Jackson reading from the book.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's really cool. And Sam's father's all proud that he mentioned it way before the media did.
He did.
All right. We'll do that maybe tomorrow. Here's Bobo doing stand-up for Heather Height's comedy show.
His first comic up is really funny. You've heard him on the Open and Anthony show. Let's
this?
give it up for
I guess it's just whoever's hosting. I didn't get the name. Heather Height didn't post the name.
Sexy voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
But why would she say really funny?
I guess you wanted to introduce
Ironic.
him the way you would a comedian.
It's just standard. It just comes out of your mouth. You don't even realize it's
Very
happening.
funny.
She's probably never even seen him.
I wouldn't think so. Not if that's the description.
You may have seen him standing in a payphone in Queens.
All right.
All right.
You might recognize your next act if you drank while you had an infant in the womb.
By the way,
Wait, something's going on with Fez today? James in North Carolina? Hurry up, James.
Hey, Fez is changing his name to D-Man today, and officially on the Ron and Fez show, and he's coming out of the closet. He's officially admitting that he's gay. So everybody listen to Ron and Fez live at 11 o'clock.
Oh, it's live finally?
Yeah,
Ronnie's
Ronnie's
done
back.
with his
Jury
grand
duty's over.
jury?
And I've heard
He's a changed man from that.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
Changed
He
him?
saw some shit.
Changed them a little
What?
post-traumatic stress?
Yeah, I heard him talk about it. He said he
Yeah.
saw some shit. He's a changed man.
Wow.
Wait, so Fez's character is doing some...
from what I've heard, the Fez character has run its course. I haven't heard every single detail. From what I can infer, it seems as though the themes that they've been going with is that the Fez character has run its course, and that the person who plays Fez will be now
The
changing.
D-Man.
Yeah, changing to the
D-Man?
The D-Man.
What does D mean stand for?
D-Man.
It's like the Z-Man, I think.
Why D-man?
The D-Man. I'm not sure.
Hey, Ant.
Is he going to be talking about his dick?
Problem?
Don't know.
Problem?
Ant.
Problem?
Ant.
Problem?
Did you see, what's that deal about Sam and the guy from The Wire being gay? What was the latest on that on your Twitter?
the worst synopsis of a tweet of all time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
All right, fuck it. Let's get back to
God,
Bobo.
the fucking listeners.
Phone show coming up later.
Yeah. By the way, SiriusXM has decided that gems like that should have their own show.
Oh, hey, we got the D-Man info out.
Well, we did.
Fez might be moving on.
All right, I'll
What's his
listen to
real
that.
name?
I'm not going to say that in case he doesn't want it said. It's not going to come from my mouth.
Has it been
They've
on
said it
the
on
show?
the show a few times.
Ron has said it many
Well,
times.
what do we call him if he's not Fez anymore?
D-Man.
So if I
D-Man.
see him walking around, I got to go, hey, D-Man? I've known him for 10 years.
Just ask him what his name is if you see him today.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just let him say it.
All right, fine.
What's your name? D-Man. D-Man.
All right, let's go to the Bobo stand-up. Sorry.
Yes, let's listen.
His first comic up is really funny. You've heard him on the Opie and Anthony show. Let's give it up for
Another person I
Bobo.
can't say her name.
She has nice shoulders. Jesus.
Oh, God.
Man, I have to tell you, I wound up with an embarrassment a few
Pause
weeks
that.
ago.
Oh, God, it's great.
He's wearing the shirt I gave him.
No.
I've worn that shirt
Yes.
on television.
I thought it looked familiar. Yes.
He's proud, Jimmy.
Dude, I knew that shirt looked familiar.
I
This is
wore
one
that.
of your shirts.
You wore that on TV.
I wore that when I did the Metro Channel show back in 2001.
I've seen that shirt.
And Robert Klein hosted. And I remember that was the shirt I was wearing on that show.
That is such a Jimmy shirt.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell.
When
Wow.
Colin told me I looked like a Cuban domino player. Right.
But Bobo was happy that you gave him a shirt. That probably means everything to him, Jimmy. I gave him underwear. Go ahead, Bobo.
I wound up with an embarrassment a few weeks ago.
Can we rewind a little bit? I want to show you what he did wrong immediately.
All right.
When he first comes out.
Yeah. This is what, okay.
Started to breathe when the doctor smacked him.
Man, I have to tell you, I wound up with an embarrassment.
Not one moment of greeting the audience.
No.
It's everything that makes you hate him in person.
I have to tell you.
Okay, hey, I one time remember. How about fucking hello?
Yeah, how you doing tonight?
Or just a hello, or a moment of pause.
Yeah, hello. I'm Bobo. Wait for the applause.
Just babbles.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Bobo. I'm Bobo. Like, after, because they're all just going crazy.
All right.
I tell you, I wound up with an embarrassment a few weeks ago, and I thought I was getting close to finally achieving the goal of losing my virginity before the age of 30. I'm 1 year close to it, away from it. Well, this girl, I'm talking to her, and we're in the bathroom. All of a sudden, she starts laughing, and I'm saying, "What?" She says, "I never freaking seen something that tiny." She starts singing this song. It's a small dick after all. It's a small dick after all. I wound up spending more money on beer than I've ever had in my entire life after that.
Wait, what?
Oh my God.
He wound up spending more money on beer than he ever has.
In this entire life after that.
Why is he in
Oh
a bathroom
my
with a girl?
God.
Exactly. I mean, he blew over anything that might have had punchline potentially. Just what else is new? Just fucking tramples it.
Barrels through it.
Barrels through it. Barrels.
Oh my
Like the
God.
idea that you're a virgin at that age. How about you expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. It's
29.
a small dick after. I thought he was going to do the whole song.
Yeah. And she started singing the song, "It's a small dick. After all, no place to laugh. It's a small dick."
Yeah.
No pizzazz, no emphasis.
Oh, he's got nothing.
Just says it.
Jimmy gets so
Drives me nuts.
He is the worst, man.
All right, let's continue. It's good so far.
And it wasn't enough. I came home running into that annoying neighbor, and I can tell you, I'm sure a lot of you have had crazy neighbors. Well,
Jerry.
Well, I feel I have the craziest in the world.
Really?
I got these people. They're from some European nation. I don't know what. Have no freaking clue what nation they're from. Would be these crazy neighbors. And they got so many of them coming in and out of the apartment. I keep thinking it's an overcrowded roach motel. And he always have this evil look.
His fucking incessant stammering is maddening. Because he backs up 8 words, and then I was going to go down to the what are you doing? Stop restarting in the middle. It's like he's hitting the fucking the back button on a fucking when you're watching a DVR.
Yeah,
jumps back 8 seconds.
Jace is calling him Steven wrong. I like his observations. This is horrible.
Okay.
Coming in and out of the apartment, I keep thinking it's an overcrowded roach motel. And he always have this evil look. Like it runs to me, like look at this face, like, don't lock the door when I come out to smoke. I says, yeah, thanks, I'll make sure I do that. I locked the door anyway, just to spite him. And he's always cursing at me.
I lock the door just to spite him. These aren't jokes. Yeah. This is his dumbass life. Oh, God.
Well, aren't you supposed to spin your dumbass life into jokes? Oh. If you're a stand-up?
He somehow managed to remove the humor.
Remove any bit of humor from a story. Whoa.
You know what I love about this tape? You could feel, the uncomfortableness in the room, even though this is a tape.
Yeah.
You don't see the audience, nothing, but you could feel how uncomfortable
how much they hate him, yeah.
Yeah.
Or anyway, just to spite him. And he's always cursing at me in some, whatever, European or Russian language. I don't know what kind of communist language that guy's saying. And then a wife, she's the worst. They say, yeah, how many people did you screw over when you worked as a mail order bride? And are your services still available? And I'm telling you, not only that, they
hold on,
take
pause
up a lot of space.
Was that Heather Hyde giving a little laugh in the background?
I can't take this. He's so unfunny. He doesn't care. No. He's just plowing through. I like how he's leaving gaps for laughter, for all the guffaws. All right, I know I gotta be quiet after this so they won't hear my next line of the joke because of the laughter.
Nothing.
Did anybody hear about my dog, Mr. Malunigan's Boobats?
And then a wife, she's the worst. They say, yeah, how many people did you screw over when you worked as a mail order bride? And is still available.
Spit it out!
I think that's all, folks.
They take up a lot of space in that apartment.
Enough about your neighbors.
They kind of roam around the hallways between the corridor where the stairs are, between the upstairs apartment and the first floor apartment.
He's giving a whole blueprint. Hold on. He's giving a whole blueprint of the apartment. And this material is going over so well, he feels he's got to do 3 segments on his dumb neighbors and his interaction with them.
Enough about the neighbors.
Yeah, fuck the neighbors. You must have hated that moose.
Yeah, there's no humor value in your neighbors at all.
None.
He lives next door to the Hitlers. Not an ounce of humor available.
I hope they're Colombians and cut his throat and pull his tongue through it.
Yeah.
He'd speak clearer.
What?
Colombian necktie.
Hope Mr. Malunigan's is fucking run over by a city bus. Stupid. Hope his dumb front paws aren't over and he just panics and shits. Yeah, fucking bloody Mr. Malunigan shits all over the rug.
Jimmy, just because you don't like Bobo and his act doesn't mean you have to take it out on Mr. Malunigan.
Fuck Mr. Malunigan's in the mouth. He'd run into the fucking apartment with his dumb crushed front paws, yelping, and Stupid would go, and then try doing jokes to Mr. Malunigan.
He wouldn't know what to do, so he just put him in scalding hot water.
He wouldn't even know that there was something wrong with him.
Yeah.
Did you step in blood?
Mr. Malunigan's, you're getting blood all over the carpet.
My goal is to buy big metal shoes and to give Mr. Malunigan's a rib rearranging.
I'm retired.
You done?
I'm retired as far as kicking dogs.
Oh, okay.
What Jimmy said just brought back.
I will pick up
Memories.
where you left off.
Kevin from Connecticut writes, Bob hopeless.
That's good.
All right, let's wrap it up with Bobo. This is
Bobo.
a big finish. The big finish.
Yeah,
coming.
yeah. He's got to finish big.
Space in that apartment. That the cats roam around the hallways between the corridor where the stairs are, between the apartments, between the upstairs apartment and the first floor apartment, and it practically smells like cat piss. So badly, and you know what? And all they use is this $80 cologne or perfume, whatever it is. I said, yeah, like that's gonna help mask the smell. You only smell like your country. Everybody in your country that doesn't take baths.
Why is that
That's the tub lady from The Shining in the back.
I think that's Heather trying to help him along. Wow.
Oh, I just want to hug.
You smell like your country people that don't take baths, when they're supposed to bathe or things.
Two Jews walk into a bar they owned. Two Jews.
And one of them went behind the bar, but the thing didn't lift up. So we had to walk underneath, and the other guy went into the basement to get some kegs out from there, because that's where they keep them.
He has no idea what the funny part is.
No.
He reminds me of somebody who's never driven a car. The way they keep stopping and starting and just fucking back. That's what he's doing. He's stammering through this. Relentless stammering.
So badly, and you know what? And all they use is this $80 cologne or perfume, whatever it is. I said, yeah, like that's gonna help mask the smell. You only smell like your country. Everybody in your country that doesn't take baths. But I can tell you, thanks you guys have been an audience. You can follow me on Twitter at Radio.
Thanks, you guys have been an audience.
105.
Wait, go back. Did he say, thanks, you've been an audience?
Yes. As opposed to a lynch mob that they should have been. And they would have been justified to be.
That's true.
He goes, you can follow me, Radio Bobo 105 on XM on Twitter. Who the fuck is going to follow you after that set?
He's so confused.
Probably everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody in your country that doesn't take baths. But I can tell you, thanks you guys have been an audience. You can follow me on Twitter at Radio Bobo XM 105.
He just walks off.
Yeah.
Did you hear the little noise he made right before he walked in? He went,
Did he? Let me hear.
Listen to the end of his sentence.
Radio Bobo XM 105.
Oh, wow.
And it takes forever for the host to get back there because he was supposed to do 7 minutes. And he just
he just walked
after 2.5
off.
Well, we got Bobo on the line.
Oh.
Bobo, how do you think it went there?
I'm not really sure how it went.
We are.
What do you think?
Yeah. Man.
Like, what was the vibe you felt from the audience when you left the stage? Did people say anything to you? Give us a little insight.
Well, I know a few people said they liked it.
Yeah?
Who's that? Yeah. Fucking competing club owners?
That's other people. People in the audience.
Of course, just keeps going.
Full audience.
No concept.
The audience.
So the audience said they liked it. Were you discouraged by the lack of laughs?
Yeah.
Because I noticed you stopped talking. You left like an opening for people to laugh, and it just came off as awkward silence because there wasn't any laughs there, Bobo.
Yeah, I did. I think I heard some laugh.
Well,
yeah,
it wasn't really. Were you expecting more?
Yeah, I was expecting more. I wasn't sure what to expect with a small crowd.
Yeah. What about now that material you were doing about the neighbors? You think that's strong stuff?
I think it is. Maybe I need to rework it a little bit.
Rework it.
Yeah,
Punch it up a little,
Learn from your experience. See,
sure.
Figure out what worked and what didn't.
Yeah. Why don't you try it out down at the cellar?
Yeah, Exactly.
Your cellar, not the comedy club.
I was just thinking.
Just go and hang yourself.
You know what? Exactly. The fucking BTK had a fucking. That family had a better time in the cellar than the audience in the comedy cellar would.
Oh shit!
Jerking off to their fucking hung child.
They have a horrid time in their
They really
cellar.
had a bad time when Dennis Rader showed up.
Not fun.
So, Esty, the way you get on at the cellar is you need 2 comedy cellar comedians to recommend you.
Yeah.
Then Esty will look at your tape. She won't even look at your tape before that.
Right.
Just because,
okay.
you know, she gets a lot of tapes.
Yeah, of course.
And then
It's the
she
place
puts
to be.
she puts you on an audition on a Late Show Friday. And it's not an easy crowd, Late Show Friday. You go on like third.
Yeah.
And a lot of comics don't do well. And I couldn't do it to her. But I would I would love to get him on there on a Friday. But I couldn't. I'd never make it through the tape phase.
Get the recommend and then.
I should just do it to make her watch his tape.
Be like, what is this shit?
I've heard this guy's really good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Really good. A lot of people talking about him. New sensation.
Yeah.
You think you got a career there in stand-up comedy, Bobo?
Yeah, I think I do. I do understand that that's only that what you saw there was only the beginning.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
man, you did a full set.
And I think there's only one way to go, but get better.
There you go.
Really?
That's great. I like hearing that.
What about the fact that you only did half of the time you were supposed to do?
Well, what happened was I was trying to get it like short enough that it doesn't run too long.
Yeah, but when they give you 7 minutes, you do 7 minutes. They'll let you know when you're running long.
Yeah, I know that, but I miscalculated it. Is what happened.
They give you a light in the back, Bobo. You can usually see.
Yeah.
Ask where the light is, and then just look for it. And when you walk on stage, don't just start barreling through material. Take a second, say hello to the audience.
All right, next time I'll do that.
You don't have to say how you doing because everybody asks that.
But
you can,
but you got to have like some connection to the audience. You know, you look great in Jim Norton's shirt, though. I got to.
Yeah, you really did.
But thanks.
That's a gift from Jim to you, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks.
That was nice.
I actually like that shirt. I think it's a nice shirt. Everybody I know likes it.
You know what you should talk about? Write a joke about how you were asleep and you had eaten peanut butter, and you woke up and Mr. Maloonigan had climbed up on your chest and was fucking your mouth.
His little red dick.
Write a joke about Mr. Maloonigan fucking your mouth with his red dog dick.
I think I might have to work that about a prank that bugged me.
Yeah, that's smart. Write it down. Write that concept down. Hey, congratulations, by the way, on Ice-T knowing who you are. I think that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think it's pretty amazing.
What did he say?
Why do you think it's amazing?
I didn't hear from Ice-T. I don't know. I just heard
Well,
that he knows who I am.
But you certainly expect an A-lister to know who you are, right, Bobo?
No, I don't really expect A-listers to know who they are, to know who I am.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's lying?
Well,
Sam's saying you're lying.
I've been listening. First of all, on Friday, when I asked him, how did your comedy set go? He said it went fantastic. It went great. You asked him, he said, oh, I don't know. I think it went all right. On Friday, he said, I figured it was only a matter of time before A-listers started knowing who Bobo was. I'm not surprised that Ice-T knows who I am. And I think that A-listers will know who I am because of my comedy, not my radio career.
Is that true?
Well,
we have tape, Bobo.
What I said is I meant eventually they'll know who I am.
Oh, boy. Please don't do what you're thinking of doing.
Eventually, everyone will know me.
Right. Mark Chapman, too.
Everyone will know me.
That's what Mark David Chapman
Yes.
said on the flight over from Hawaii. Fuck.
They're all going to know my name. I'll pump 2 shots.
Yes.
And he's not even laughing. That's what's even creepier. All right, Bobo, we're going to cut this short, I think, today.
Yeah. You're lying, though, Bobo.
It's already too late.
I'm sure if Sam has nothing to do with the 10 o'clock hour, he'll call you back.
It's been a lot of Bobo on the 10 o'clock hour lately.
I know there has.
What were the racial jokes, by the way, that the fake Obama, the Obama impersonator did? They cut him short?
Oh, a what?
The guy almost looked like Obama.
He did.
Yeah?
Almost. We can talk about that tomorrow. Bobo, thank you.
All right, no problem. By the way, Opie, I got an extra ticket to the Met game on July 16th. Do you want to go?
Yeah,
He'll go. Go ahead.
Bought away.
You said you wanted to go.
Bought away.
Wait, what day?
Away.
The 16th.
On July?
Yeah. You're free that day.
Oh, wow. Maybe I'll go.
You should go. Bring your camera.
No. I don't want to make it into a thing.
Just two friends going.
Yes.
Oh,
Not everything has to
sorry.
be filmed.
Sorry, you're right.
Hey, I was given a couple of tickets to, I believe it's a NASCAR event at Indianapolis Speedway.
Wow.
On the July 9th.
Nice.
I'm not going.
Why?
That's just it. I was given to like give to a listener or something, or somebody that wants to go.
Very cool.
Got pit passes, 2 tickets. So if you're into NASCAR and you live in Indianapolis, or you're going to make the trip, maybe
Listen
tweet
tomorrow.
Maybe tweet.
Yeah, you want to tweet them?
I know someone that wants to go, but I don't. They have to get their own fucking travel arrangements.
Yeah, they'd have to get their own transportation. What the fuck? Who am I, Rockefeller?
My friend Bill wants to go.
What, Bill? Yeah, big NASCAR fan, Bill?
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to know his last name.
Why would you do that?
Tetley.
You see how he's just waiting for that?
Oh, I know.
Bill.
By the way, I don't think anyone was singing that fucking song all weekend long.
Did it actually enter your head at all?
Wow, Bill. I was fucking doing that all weekend to the point where I was mad at myself. Wow, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
I moved my head back. I did the mouth open.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ant.
Really didn't. You didn't sing it either.
What?
It was the Bill Tetley theme song when it comes out.
Oh, wow.
It's B-I-L-L-T-E-T-L-E-Y, Bill Tetley.
Why? You got to open your mouth and turn your head sideways.
Yeah, and then there's sometimes he'll have a little click when he first does it.
Yeah.
B-I-L-L-T-E-T-L-E-Y, Bill Tetley. He has all these little weird versions he does.
Who's he?
I hate Bill Tetley with a passion.
Does he live inside your head?
Bill's around.
He's around at times.
He's a talk show host or whatever he does.
His opening show. Anthony's on his premiere show.
Yeah.
No, there's not
I'm
going
on
to be a
after
premiere
the
show.
tomato expert, though.
The tomato expert, Gene something.
Yeah.
And then the big band is Pumpkin Fuss.
Pumpkin Fuss.
This isn't happening.
It is happening.
No,
Bill
it's not.
Tetley.
The Bill Tetley Variety
No,
Hour.
it's not happening. And I'm insulted that I'm not invited to this fake
Oh, you'll be on. Bill Tetley didn't think he could get you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bill Tetley's very shy.
I'm a big get. All right. How you giving those tickets away? Tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll
Like,
figure out
some
something
shit
tomorrow.
out?
Yeah.
You know,
figure it
Bobo's a big fan. Maybe you give him the tickets and make him walk.
NASCAR. I'm a fan. I love it.
He's a
By the
huge
way,
fan. You know what? Why don't we leave with Sully's version of the Naughty Boy Fun, the Good
I
Boy
like
Fun
that,
thing?
yeah.
This is amazing. That's Sully, lead singer of Godsmack, and of course doing a soul thing. Did this for little Jimmy Norton.
Sounds
See you
good.
guys tomorrow.
Down syndrome, and I do believe it was because of the eyes.
And most people, by the way, when they
Seriously.
say... You're probably right.
The Asian eyes, and then the very almond-shaped eyes of some child with Down syndrome, and I believe they mixed the two up back in the ancient days.
And that's what makes them better at math.
Right.
Anthony the Greek.
Anthony the Greek. You know, back in the days when the Mongoloids...
They would breed their...
Yeah, they would breed their strong Mongoloid men. That's what they did. And they called it Negroid. I remember seeing that in a history book when I was a kid and kind of going, and then I would call like black kids that were in school Negroids.
Really?
I'd be like, hey, Negroid. And he would call me like a Caucasoid.
Oh, wow.
Because you're, Caucasian. But it didn't really hurt me as much.
No.
Like the N-word.
Boy, the antics never stopped in that school, did they? Douchey kids.
Just a laugh riot case of
24 beers?
Because there's times where I could have like 5 beers in an hour. And then, you slow down.
Right.
It averages out, though.
Well, in Florida, a man told the sheriff there he had about 10 beers too many as he celebrated his
10
birthday.
too many?
So that means he
so
was
30.
He was okay with 38.
38 is good.
Right. He's like,
that's fine.
Look, he's basically saying you got to give me the first 38.
Yeah, come on.
I know what I could do with 38 beers. The problem was I had 10 more after that.
I knew I shouldn't have that last 10.
58-year-old James Taylor says he drank 48 beers on Thursday evening. Wow. It was a Thursday.
It was a Thursday. Hey, it's the new Friday.
prompting a stern lecture.
I shouldn't drink so much.
From a deputy for causing a disturbance. Officials say James Taylor, a transient, left the beach, but he came back. And officials say this time he caused such a ruckus. That he scared a woman and her young grandchildren.
Right up until I started crying about something.
Of course
I did.
I'm not a cockazoid.
Shut up. Negroid punches me in the face.
You were a cockasucker.
Flowchart.
I was just molested or something.
No, that was voluntary.
Of course it was.
Fair enough. You guys want to hear about the man that had 48 beers? Have you ever had 48
next
beers?
to him.
Yeah, I know, right? With the Bear of the Weekend.
Have you ever had 48?
In one sitting? Let me think.
2 cases.
That's 2 cases of beer? In a 24-hour period?
That's possible.
Let me think. 24 hours, but that's staying up all night party, constantly drinking.
I think that's very possible.
That's 2 beers an hour?
For 24 hours?
For 24 hours?
Oh, that's a little rough.
2 beers an hour. 24 hours.
But that's 24 hours.
Yeah.
That starts
I probably had a case.
That's catching up on you.
I've probably had a
children.
Yeah, he
And
looks like a ruckus maker.
An arrest report states that Taylor, and I don't know why this makes me laugh every fucking time. It was horrific, I guess, for that woman, but Taylor exposed his genitals and urinated in the middle of the sand.
Oh, boy.
And he was shouting profanities.
They love showing their genitals, those transients.
Sure they do.
Basically said, look, man, I had fucking 10 beers too many.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he looks like?
Yeah.
He looks like, who?
I don't know. A very bald Ernest Hemingway.
Okay.
Looks like Fez if he was bald.
Oh, God, yeah. A little bit. Oh, what's the matter?
Does Fez? Oh, never mind. I forgot we're not allowed to joke anymore. Anyway, let's move on. What?
What happened?
Is that it? We can't say anything?
It's not worth it.
Because I don't know.
It's not worth it.
I haven't really been keeping tabs.
No.
Is it, like, no, is it untouchable?
Yeah.
We were.
He's on.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Well, that Sam thing was a letdown.
I know. I was hoping for some Negro, some Negroid, I believe it's called.
Negroid.
When you're talking about it in genetic terminology.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I believe we're Caucasoid for Caucasians, and Asians are Mongoloid. Yes.
Wow.
I remember seeing that in a history book.
So why, if you say Mongoloid,
kid.
that's a bad thing?
Well, they kind of adopted that as a synonym for